match, a lot of shooters, a lot of size. This looks to be a good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of made buckets during the warm-ups, which you don't always see, even from sometimes the really good teams.
Yeah.
And both teams seem like they're in a pretty good rhythm to start things tonight. And we're excited to bring it to you here on NBC Watertown. Hometown Hoops presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group. Hines and Bracey to jump to start things off, and Carthage will control off the tip. Emma Dickup goes to the top of the arc. Emma McCooch into the post. Zare's pass was tipped. Carthage will keep it. Dickup goes into the corner. Bracey went down low. Shot was blocked. The offensive rebound. And then another. Carthage is going to have
nice
a couple
look
of looks
inside.
at it.
Has a great dish back inside, just almost a touch pass.
Good work on the offensive glass to start things off. And now Lowville. Great
nice
pass
look
up ahead to
ahead.
find Hines, who can't finish. Carthage the other way, looking to go quick.
Oh, maybe she didn't walk.
Looked like it might have been. Underneath, Bracey. Into the post,
nice
Zare,
block.
and that's blocked as well. Some good defense here to start the evening. 2-0, Carthage out in front.
Yeah, really active hands on that Lowville defense.
Inbounded into the corner. It's Rose there.
Long triple.
Off the back iron, rebounded by Hines. And Hines, well, hand off. And Alyssa Millard, the junior guard for Lowville.
Oh, right through the defense. Nice move.
Tough look, nearly got it to go with the left hand. First foul, first couple of shots at the line coming up.
Shortest person on the court took it right into the lane between the trees and drew the foul, got the shot off. Unable to finish it, but 2 from the stripe.
Really aggressive player, Millard. Capable finisher. Picks up Lowville's first point. And looking to tie it up at 2 here early. Off the front iron, rebounded well by Zare. Zare hands off for Dickup. And Emma Dickup over half court. Good screen. And McCooch actually got the worst of it. Hines with the rebound after a tough miss underneath for Emma Dickup. Looked like a really good look for her. Right at the hoop. Into the corner. Hulbert long 2. That missed everything
Nice
but an
board.
offensive rebound
Good
in the
foul.
putback. Madison McDonald gives Lowville the lead. 3-2. Rose, top for Dickup. That pass deflected, but it works down into the post for Bracey. Bracey got it
nice
in down
play.
low.
Cut
Emma
to the
McCooch.
basket after the pass. That was a nice play.
Couple of lead changes early. It's 4-3. Tough pass, but Hines went up and got it.
Long triple.
Millard from downtown off the back iron, rebounded well by McCooch. Into the corner. Now back down low. Zare in the post. Free throw line jumper. That's pure.
Nice shot.
Aaron Bracey.
Some nice half-court sets from the Carthage offense.
That one lost. Ooh. Hines came up with it, and then she was fouled. Zare diving in. It's Emma Dickup who ended up on the court, and she's going to pick up the foul. Her first. Carthage's second here. Early in the first quarter, they go into the backcourt for Kate Hines. Now Millard gets the screen, drives to the basket again.
Nice move.
Can't finish with the left hand. Rebounded underneath, but then in trouble is Dickup. Thrown up ahead. Rose. Dickup thought about the 3, gets it back to Rose. Rose, tough pass, bailing out of a shot, but got it down low to Zare, who can't finish. And again, it's Kate Hines with the rebound. 3 minutes gone.
There's
First
a triple.
quarter, another 3 from Lowville.
Off the
banked
bank.
in.
That'll tie it up.
Madison McDonald from downtown. Out to the near corner, McCooch picked up her dribble, goes into the post. Zare can't finish.
Well, they really do a nice job of getting their bigs to cut to the basket, and the guards are always looking to dish it. They've had several shots right at the rim, just unable to finish. And Hines cleaning up the boards. She's got 3 or 4 boards already here early in the game.
Hines on the inbound play goes to Rose. And Hines nearly got it back. Now into the corner. In trouble there. Hines. Oh, ball was held as Hines tried to work it back into the corner for Malishuk. Lowville will keep it. McDonald to inbound, goes long up top for Millard. Millard,
nice
no
look back
pass
inside.
Right back underneath, and it's blocked. Great pass
Dickup.
from Millard, but Dickup
pretty
with
good
a
ball
block.
handler.
Long 3 from Carthage wouldn't go, tipped around, and Hulbert with the board. Lowville come the other way. Millard goes into the paint, tried to cut back towards that left hand, and worked it way out to Hulbert on the near side. Her shot wouldn't go, and then rebounded by Carthage. Pretty good stretch here of solid defense at both ends. Score knotted up at 6. McCooch, top of the arc, comes out to the near side. Dickup.
Hines with another board.
Yeah, clearly the size making a difference.
Those active hands from Lowville really keeping them in this game, because Carthage really has run some great sets on offense. Oh my. Well, they had to call something there.
A lot of contact in the lane as Alyssa Millard went to the basket.
Coach Wood unhappy with the call.
Yeah, not really sure how she can be.
There was a lot of contact.
That was clearly a foul. The Carthage faithful immediately to our right, Ron Rockwood and myself, is as vocal as ever. We put off Millard on the second. She goes 1 of 2 again. Bracey with the rebound. Now Bracey in the post. Missed it, got her own rebound. Millard doubled on the far side, goes to Hines. Hines back up top. Millard driving against McCooch, lost the ball in the corner, and it's out of play. Carthage will take it. 3:02 left in the first quarter. You'd think it was the fourth quarter, the way the crowd and the coaches
is into it.
are reacting to every play. Tough pass into the post, handled there by Bracey. Her shot wouldn't go.
Gonna take the triple.
McCooch from deep, short. Rebounded again by Carthage, and this time it's a foul as Stella Rose was able to come up with the board on the offensive glass. First foul on Malishuk, her first, obviously, and first against Lowville here in the first quarter. Ball into the corner, handed off. Whistle.
Well, the foul, I guess, on the offensive foul.
Moving screen.
Yep.
Ball out of play again.
Oh, they're saying she picked up the dribble and then stepped on the line. Wow. He had a pretty good view of it. He was right on that line. He didn't hesitate with the call. I think all 10 players on the court assumed that was Carthage ball. Oh, not a good pass.
Nearly threw it away. It was tipped out of bounds. Came off of Carthage last.
As usual,
I thought that was fairly obvious
that
too.
That one was too, but the crowd's already fired up, so they're going to be screaming at now everything that goes Lowville's way.
Millard lost the handle. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lowville. No, Carthage.
I think she knocked it out of her hands.
It came back off of Millard, to be honest with you.
I didn't see it. And apparently every student in the section did.
First timeout of the first quarter. It's 8-7.
Amazing how those close calls kind of pile one right on top of the other, right in order. Boy, 8-7. If you're just watching the offensive sets, it certainly looks like Carthage should be leading by more than they are. They just very clean, crisp passing, getting people cutting to the basket. They just haven't been able to finish. Lowville's been struggling to get the ball around. A lot of tip passes, a lot of turnovers. In the end, we got an 8-7 game.
Lowville has gotten to the line a couple of times. That's contributed. Carthage with 5 fouls early, picking up that 5th foul on the moving screen, so no free throws were awarded there. But any subsequent fouls will, of course, send the Raiders to the line for the remainder of the first quarter, which is 2:16.
Well, you got to figure Millard's going to take advantage of that and continue to try to get to the basket.
Been very aggressive here in the first quarter. They come inbounds to the top of the arc. There's Malashuk, Hines to Millard. Lost the handle from behind, wanted to foul, won't get it. Yeah, could have got a whistle for a travel here maybe on the near side, but that didn't come either. Pass down low, good feed.
Great pass. Oh, that's not a good pass.
Carthage trying to extend that lead, and they will. Stella Rose with a finish from the right side. It's 12-7. 4 points in a hurry there for the Comets. A little bit of a press. Lowville broke it well. Hulbert got right under the basket, tried to pass, and turned it over. Now doubled on the far sideline, but able to work it out was Rose. Dickup in the corner. Down low, Bracey lost the handle. It's out of bounds, and she touched it last. Lowville will take it. Huge round of applause for Ariel Prunty off the bench for Carthage.
Nice look.
Offensive rebound. Hines on the second try. Still can't get the roll. Hulbert poked it free. Another offensive rebound for Hines.
Hines
She's able to finish
it
that time. After a couple of good looks for Lily, Rupert wouldn't go. Rupert got her own miss. And
a
then
long triple.
Rose from deep.
That would have lit the crowd up.
Tipped around underneath. Prunty came up with a board. It was
Jump
tied
ball,
up.
I think.
Carthage will keep it with 51 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Terrific intensity in this one. An inbound play.
Yeah, nice
ended up
hands
working
there
out
by Hines, and then they threw it away, and she was there to collect it.
Long pass across court for Millard. Millard
She's going in again.
Again, lost the handle. Stripped from
Soccer
behind.
going on in there.
Up ahead. Free throw line jumper. Pure from Rose.
She is not shy at all about pulling the trigger. Give her an inch of space, she's going to put it up.
Rupert lost the handle. Hines had it taken away.
From the
Rose, good hands.
She's going to take another
from
one.
Deep. Missed everything but an offensive board.
A little spurt here after that timeout. We had an 8-7 game and a lot of turnovers here in the last few possessions. Carthage just under 5 seconds here, so they can get one more shot off. I'd keep my eye on Rose. If she's got a steal.
Millard
steals it right back and
basket.
Scores it. Well
Great
done.
Finish right at the buzzer.
Made up for that turnover by creating one of her own and gets them back a little closer. Now a 5-point game. A lot of action in that first quarter. Both offenses really active. Lowville's struggling a little bit with that press. Millard's made a few not the best decisions, throwing the balls into traffic, and Carthage is really athletic and active. They're going to get their hands on those. And they get a lot of shots up. Fun to watch a good, well-coached offense for Carthage. A lot of passing. People are cutting to the basket. shooters get some space, they throw it up. Otherwise, they're looking for somebody going to the hole. It's really working for them, especially in those last few minutes. They've started to connect on those layups where they were missing them early on. Pretty good-sized crowd here.
Yeah.
Good to see at a ladies' game.
Of course, they all have to pack into the bleachers on the near side.
Yeah, I see they shut the other side off.
But student section's the same as it was the first 2 times we've been here. They're here in full force and very vocal right next to us as we start the second quarter. Lowville inbounds, and it's Millard. Millard into the post for Hines, who dishes right back out. Millard again had it taken away. Thrown up ahead, Rose. Great defense, getting back by Malashuk. Couple of offensive rebounds, Prunty with a second, and she draws the foul. Millard thrown up ahead. Malashuk, far wing, comes down into the post. And then Millard, top of the arc. They have been all over her here in the first quarter. Millard had a little bit of space, but closed down quick. Drives into the lane. Floater wouldn't go. Tried to come up with her own rebound, but it was taken away. That's Bracey. Bracey sets the screen for McCooch. Millard came away with the steal.
Got a player in the middle if she wants to feed it back.
Takes it right to the rim. Again, doesn't get the roll. Able to poke it free. Gets her own rebound. That was blocked. Tough shot. Malashuk wouldn't go. Hines slapped it out of bounds, and Lowville unable to convert for.
Love to see Millard go in there. She
2 or
is
3
undaunted. Get a couple of her own offensive rebounds. Outsized by a foot in there by 2 or 3 other players, and just has kind of a nose for the ball.
Top of the arc, Rose into the lane,
nice
blocked
block
by Hines. Hines got a hand on the inbound pass and took it away. Here's Millard over half court. Picked up her dribble at the top of the arc, goes to Hines. They go right back to Millard in the post, and she draws the foul underneath. It's on Dickup. I think that's her second.
She might have to go ahead and have a seat. Maybe not. No, maybe they didn't call it on her.
On the scoreboard, yeah. Number they put up there was 10.
I'm saying they called it on McCooch, who was in the area, but I don't think the foul was on her.
Millard 1-2 again. Fight for the loose ball. Hulbert has it on the court. It was tied up. And Carthage will take it. Prunty in the post. On to McCooch. Now back down low. Prunty up and under.
Nice move there. Patient up and under. Nice look.
Hines had it poked out of bounds. Dickup. Hines on the inbound play. Doesn't get the roll and rebounded by Dickup underneath. Racy handed off. Rose. Dickup off the screen, takes the 3. That's off the back iron, rebounded by Millard. And immediately hassled by Rose. Thrown up ahead. into the far corner. Hines has it now. Millard going to take the three. And rebounded by McCooch on the near side. Dickup to timeout Carthage.
She probably wants just to settle them down a little bit. Looks a little scattered those last couple of possessions. Kind of got out of what's been working for him in the offensive end. Lowville really struggling to find a consistent scoring threat. Got Millard finding a way into the lane. Struggling at this point to get shots off. A lot of size in there for Carthage. Hines doing a great job on the boards, but she hasn't really gotten into the flow of the offense. Still an 8-point game, anybody's game. Like to see Lowville get a little more rhythm going on the offensive end. But that's not so much a down on Lowville as it is a credit to the Carthage defense. They're really active. That ball gets on the floor at all, or that errant pass, they are all over it.
$5:19 to go in the first half. Out of the timeout first for Carthage. Rose on the inbound play, caught it at her hip, goes down low into the post for Prunty, who saves it to Rose, and then she dribbled right into Hines. Millard slows things down. Rupert thought about it, had it taken away. Prunty ended up with it. Bracy the steal. Rose on the step back jumper, in and out. Offensive rebound, they dish it back out. McCooch will step into a long two. Prunty with the offensive rebound. Can't finish, Hines.
Hines just holds her ground in there, doesn't get too excited. Vertical, gets her hands on the ball. Good eye for the rebounds.
Millard got it right back. Lost the handle, but it worked out for Hines. And then her shot was blocked. Another offensive board. Heaved into the backcourt. And Lowville unable to save it. McDonald sprinting back, but couldn't get there to prevent the backcourt violation.
Dickup presents such a matchup problem. She got such good height.
Clearly willing to shoot.
Her up top.
Prunty with the offensive board. Out to Rose.
Oh,
shot blocked.
McDonald with the great D. And now Hines with the active hands. Prunty went down. I think she just tripped.
Carthage will keep it. Rose in the corner. Offensive rebound, McCooch out to Dickup from deep, too strong. And ball's out of play, came off of Carthage. Halfway through quarter number 2, that pass is tipped and taken away.
Again, Dickup with that size up top makes it so tough on the offense.
Millard with the steal this time. Now trapped in the corner.
Boy, if they can get it out ahead, they've got numbers.
Tough pass out to Rupert.
Good
bounce into the post. McDonald can't get it to go. Dickup.
Guess they called it on McDonald, even though she seemed to get the worst of it.
Nothing that McDonald could have really done in that scenario. This is her first. Second on Lowville. Dickup into the post. Rose is fouled. Couple quick fouls on McDonald.
See if Lowville will go to the bench here with her with 2. She's been a pretty big part of the offense. Don't want to see her pick up her third, so I think they got to sit her down for the rest of the half. Looks like they're going to bring in Leschuk.
In and out on the second. Prunty couldn't come up with it. Hines does. Millard out to the far side. Rupert. Hines in the post against Prunty. Tough pass down low. That one's tipped. Saved here in the corner. And heaved back up top. Hines with the grab.
And she just got great hands.
Millard.
Off the glass. The deep glass just off the foul line.
Wasn't sure if a foot was on the line or not, but they give her 3. 21-15.
Give her
2:50
3
to
on
go.
that. It's definitely inside the arc.
See if they change it. That's a 3, and that's short. Rebounded by Rupert, who was fouled. Reaching in, Rose, her first.
Carthage just waiting for that trap. Up to Hines in the middle of the court. That seemed to have worked pretty well to this point.
Doubled, though, and taken away. Rose from the left side.
Not there.
Easy, too. Millard, again, the pressure from Carthage. Rupert. Now Shuck cross court. That one short, rebounded by Prunty. Dickup into the corner, McCooch into the post. Prunty short, offensive rebound, and then the foul.
Well, Carthage just relentlessly attacking the rim. Even when they have the shooter, their rebounders are attacking. Lowville tends to just stand and wait for the ball to come to them, and the aggression is winning out here for the Comets to this point. They built an 8-point lead with potential for more to come from the line.
No good on the first. One more coming up for Bracey. 2 minutes to go, first half. One of two. 24-15.
Takes the lead up to 9.
Hines up ahead. Millard into the corner. Rupert from the corner. Offensive rebound, Halbert.
Oh.
That wouldn't go. And Dickup with the board. Dickup. Again, I think got away with a walk.
Most definitely.
Rose from deep.
That's a big shot.
Hines now in trouble, threw it away. Rose goes behind the back. Rose right to the rim, doesn't get the finish.
Just snapped.
Well, jump ball's the call, but Malashuk a little shaken up. You all right?
Fix that net.
Good run, though, here from Carthage to extend this lead towards the end of the first half.
That
one well off. And Dickup had it taken away.
Wow. Dickup has no trouble
Finding
using her
contact.
size to her advantage. Not thrilled when the calls go against her, but she's knocked a few people over already tonight.
Hines threw it away. Bracey, here is Prunty to the rim. Again, just won't go for her. Millard with a rebound. Millard right into the lane. Great move, great finish. Rose in the corner. Prunty in the post against Hines. Lost it. Taken away.
Millard behind the back. Coming up behind her.
She lost it too. Bracey the other way. Up ahead for Rose. Rose. Euros. And lays it in.
It's a really good finisher at the rim, along with a good shooter.
That one deflected by Dickup. Able to save it as Jock. Millard threw some contact, got her own rebound. Second shot was blocked, and that'll do it for the first half.
Give her a lot of credit. She is undaunted, undersized but unfazed. As Carthage finished on a nice run, 29-16, 13-point lead as we head to the half. Just again, to me the difference is, well, besides the turnovers out by Lowville, but just the flow of the offense. Lowville looks like they're trying to find somebody. Carthage plays with some intent. They have people going to the basket. They're looking for cutters. They're looking for their open shots. Whether it's age, whatever, Carthage really runs a nice offense. Starting to click a little more, get some things working as you got into that second quarter, and now starting to pull away. But just, you can tell the work and the time they've put in and played together. They're constantly looking for each other, going to the basket or out on the wing looking for a shot.
For Lowville, it's a matter of trying to find somebody else as a scoring option.
Yeah, Millard
other than Millard.
Right. And Hines seems like that second option. McDonald made a couple shots early. I think she hit a 3 and a 2 early on. But then I believe she picked up that second foul when she had to go to the bench. So, yeah, Lowville's going to have to find a little more continuity on offense and try to combat that size and speed of Carthage. Pretty tall task. Not impossible, but going to have to play a level higher than they played in the first 16 minutes.
We've got just over 8 minutes to talk that strategy over here at halftime. Hometown Hoops on NBC Watertown, presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, as well as ENV Energy, Seacom Credit Union, and SRT Restaurant Supply. From Carthage, the halftime score 29-16. The Comets with the lead, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes. Welcome back to Carthage for the second half of Hometown Hoops here on NBC Watertown, Carthage, and Lowville. It's the Comets with a lead. That one taken away. Millard with the steal, who's led Carthage in Lowville in scoring.
Basket.
That's how she's been picking up the majority of the points. Trying to get to the hoop. Got into the free throw line on occasion.
I think at least a little piece of that is just that left hand. You don't get a lot of people good with the left hand, so she ends up going to the left side of the basket. Defenses usually aren't used to defending that. Usually they got people going to the right.
Pass down low and through the hands, and Carthage will keep it. Rose inbounded. Dickup on the near side, driving in. Pass tipped, but it comes out to Bracy.
All the way around.
Dickup shot wouldn't go. It's batted around, then Hines reached in and will foul Dickup, who heads to the line.
Frustration there. She had a couple shots at that rebound, couldn't grab it. I think she got frustrated when she lost control of it. Dickup is she's going to be a matchup problem. She's only a freshman. Dickup. Just the size, athleticism. She's aggressive. And they put her up at the top of the defense. Boy, it's very disruptive trying to get the ball inside when you've got that size up top.
Missed the first, short on everything. On the second, caught a little bit of the net. Now Millard, and again, Carthage with that press. Able to break it as they go
triple
to the far sideline. The three wouldn't fall for Malishuk. Hines
nice
saved
play
it, threw
by
it off
Hines.
of Dickup out of bounds. McDonald will inbound.
Open for
Quick
the three.
That one wouldn't go either. And able to save it for Carthage was there.
She'll take that. Oh, that's got to be a travel. Yep. She was eyeballing. She turned around, nobody on her. She was going to take that three, and then the defense closed out on her just quick enough. She made her rethink her shot.
So Rose with the travel. Millard up ahead. It's to McDonald. McDonald into the corner. Hulbert to Hines. Hines back up top. It's Malishuk.
2 3-pointer. Count it. Nice shot there from McDonald. Her second triple of the game.
Dickup all the way to the basket. Untouched. Able to lay it in with the right hand. Tough pass to no one in particular, but rushing over to save it was Malishuk. That one thrown away. Hines.
Those cross-court passes are not going to work against Carthage. Dickup again. Nice dish.
And foul underneath. I'm not sure who they're going to get it on.
That was on Millard because Hines had all ball.
It is. First on Millard.
Good shooter.
Yep. Two for two. Millard. Carthage lead up to 33-19. And that one taken away again, then given right back.
Taken back again.
A second time.
Looks like an easy deuce.
Zaire up ahead. Rose with the left hand.
This trapping press just wreaking havoc in Lowville. They kind of hold off. They don't necessarily pressure it off the baseline. They wait to get closer to half court. Kind of compacts things. I think that's intentional. so that it cuts down those passing lanes when there's not as much space. It's a press, but they're not putting it on until you get out past the three-point line out near half court. And it's working consistently.
McDonald lost the handle out of bounds. Here's Bracey and Zaire in the post. They come back out. Dickup from dead on.
Oh.
Offensive foul underneath.
Are they counting the bucket? They're counting the bucket and then an offensive foul. Clearly a foul away from the ball.
Yep, underneath. Bracey pushing off, fighting for a position for the rebound. Rebound she didn't need to get. 3 was good from Dickup. Again, the press. Rose at the top of it. Hines.
Triple.
High shot from Millard off the back iron. Went out of bounds. Came off of Carthage last.
See if Lowville can run a set here, maybe get themselves an easy shot under the basket. Better get something in. Better get it in.
Into the corner. Driving in, dishing back out, but turned it over. Samantha Jock.
Up
Rose.
ahead. Oh, Millard thought she got the block. Good hustle. Must have got a piece of the arm on the way up. She's quick, kind of came out of nowhere. Carthage now starting to pull away here. Free throw can make it 20. And there we go, now a 20-point lead.
Which apparently in this gymnasium doesn't really
That's
mean
true.
anything.
I saw an epic comeback Tuesday night.
A little bit of different circumstances there. Millard draws the fouls. They're reaching in. Third foul on Zaire means Prenti will come back in. Like Ron said, a 20-point lead here for Carthage. Hulbert into the lane, back out.
McDonald will take it. Oh,
In and out.
nice
Hines with the
board.
offensive rebound.
Oh,
Tried to use the right hand from the left side of the basket there. Carthage turns it over, trying to go quick in transition. Millard under the basket.
nice look.
Out to Hines. Fouled on the shot.
I think Millard maybe can do a little bit more of that. Not that she hasn't had success going to the basket, but she's had enough now that she's drawing defenders. I think she
there.
can find Hines underneath
And then dish. Yep.
or potentially find a shooter. If she can, I think I would honestly put Millard on the other side on the left because that's the side she continually drives to. So get your shooter out there on the wing. She's got options. Take it yourself, find Hines, or dish it off to McDonald.
In and out on the second from Hines. Prunty came away with a rebound.
Jump, and
She was
that'll
tied
stay
up.
with Lowville.
Tough pass from McDonald on the inbound, and it's thrown right to Stella Rose. Rose. Dickup steps into the three. Off the right side. Offensive rebound and the follow.
Good foul.
Bridget Bracey. Millard. And they're forcing her onto that right hand. Hines has Hulbert. Pass was tipped. And then Hulbert's going to be whistled for the foul as Prenti got to the basketball first.
What are they calling that? They calling that a foul on Lowville?
Yeah, Hulbert picked it up. Fighting for that loose ball. Had to come through Prenti. Her first. Fourth on Lowville here in the third quarter. We're just about halfway through.
Nice
Prenti
pass.
underneath. They called a foul on Millard. I'm not sure there was a lot of contact there.
I didn't see it either, but really starting to pull away here now, Carthage. And it was on Millard.
Or third. No good on the free throw. And a timeout called by Lowville.
Carthage really starting to pull away here. Good defense. Still that steady offense. Now a little more going to the basket, not really settling for the jump shots. I think they've realized distinct size advantage inside. Hines has got some height, but outside of that, they certainly have a big advantage inside. So if they don't get that first shot, which Hines is probably defending, then pretty good shot you're going to get that offensive rebound. And on the offensive end for Lowville, just still struggling with that press. I think Carthage just figured out their first option is throwing it into the middle of the court to Hines. Now that they've taken that away, Lowville really struggling to get it up to the court and even have a chance to set up their offense.
Lowville just at 3 points here in the second half.
Yeah.
Outscored 14-3.
14-3.
Since halftime. Talked about it going into the break. They needed to find another scoring option. They have struggled to do that, and it's, again, really credit to the Carthage press, who's done a terrific job.
There's that pass into the middle of the court again.
Millard lost it. It's tied up. Lowville will keep it.
Lob that ball right up the center court.
Dangerous pass.
Between the athleticism and the quickness of Carthage and the height advantage, more times than not, that is not going to go in your favor if you're the Raiders.
Millard into Hines in the post. Hines
nice cut,
down
nice
low.
Look.
Hulbert going to take the 2.
Get in there. Good shot.
Rose the other way. Into Prunty in the post. Backing in against Hines. Back out. Rose. Cooch bounce pass to Prunty. Prunty missed everything and came off a Lowville last.
Yeah, she was trying to shield her off, ended up being blocked right into the ball before it hit the ground out of bounds. Similar to what happened Carthage in the first half over on the sideline.
Dickup inbound.
Oh,
Cooch
nice
gets it right back from Rose to
Nice
Prunty
look.
underneath. Terrific ball movement and the finish.
Really good ball movement. Just that one extra pass.
Down into the corner, but through the hands of Hulbert and out of bounds. Well, they had the press broken, but couldn't hold on to the pass. Rose gets it right back from Bracy, right under the basket. Good finish.
Just, they really at times make it look easy on offense.
Hulbert
nice
in the corner
look
to
inside.
Hines,
Oh.
fouled underneath. It's Dickup again. Oh, they
I had that, I would think. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
on
they
there.
did.
Yeah.
only her second.
Yeah, it seems like she's been involved in a lot of contact. But you see signs of it for Lowville. Like, that was good passing, a good offense. They just haven't had a chance to get in a rhythm because they're fighting that press so much. Somebody's either rushing to the basket or they're out of sorts because nobody's over in position. Hines able to knock down 2, though.
And Dickup will come sit down. Bush into the game for the first time. McCooch on the near wing. Into the post. Bracy, free throw line, driving in, lost the handle. Saved, though.
Blocked. Get up ahead, get it up ahead.
Oh, lost the handle.
That one
Jock
too
couldn't
many
handle the
dribbles
pass.
before she got it up there. Just could have laid it up ahead. Should have been an easy layup.
Rose, Prunty, kicks it out.
Not sure what the whistle's for. Why are they ringing the buzzer? something going on up in the stands?
Issue up here in the stands.
I'm really sure what's going on
emergency maybe, Ron.
I thought I heard somebody say somebody might have fouled.
Yep.
Try to keep you posted when we have an update.
Yeah, obviously don't want
to speculate, but it
Right.
got awful quiet in here. So I got an update from one of the chaperones. Sounds like one of the fans, little senior, I believe, recent surgery. Thinks something may have happened just from sitting up in the bleachers. So they're going to tend to her. Everything is okay. She's just in a bit of discomfort.
It's pretty much best case scenario.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Not an emergency. You don't certainly want anybody hurt or in any discomfort, but also not a medical emergency. So good chance just stop the game, get up there and see if they can get her some assistance, make sure she's okay. A little break in the action, honestly, might be good for Lowville. Maybe they can take a couple minutes here now that they've been back in the heat of that press again, maybe figure something out. Millard's worked hard bringing the ball up the court, but you said it earlier, they've taken away that left hand, and when she gets that left hand taken away, she's immediately looking to get rid of the ball, and those are the times they're jumping those passes. So good coaching on Carthage's part. You know, they've recognized that. We talked about that lefty already. You don't see a lot of that, so it's unorthodox, it's unusual, but they've kind of keyed on that and used it to their advantage. So student section settling down, so I guess that means not much to see here.
For the first time.
Yeah, they won't be quiet
In
for long. It is in the second section of the bleachers, so it looks like over where the Lowville families and students are sitting.
Yep. Well, like you said,
Got
Ron,
her
I think
standing up. I think they're going to try to help her down off the bleachers. If you're having pain in your hips and your legs, probably don't want to be 10 rows up. It's going to be probably a painful walk down. Hard to, when you're going downstairs, hard to not put weight on one side of your body.
Yeah.
Got a nice crowd around her to help her down. She's got guys on each side. So I think she's going to be able to get down there without having to put weight on the one side. Just want to be careful and take their time. And one more row, and she'll be on the floor, and a round of applause from the fans. I appreciate that. Nobody wants to see anybody in distress. She's still really struggling just to get across the floor. So kudos to the people at the scorers table for picking that out up in the stands.
That,
and
for sure.
Really didn't know. Nobody down here on the floor knew what the buzzer was about. We thought it was just somebody randomly hitting the buzzer. So hopefully she's okay. Looks like she did make her way out of the gym, so we should be getting back to the action here pretty quick. Carthage leads by 24, just 1 point ahead of doubling up on Lowville. We got 1:53 to go in the third quarter. Girls should be fresh and rested and ready to go after that breather most of the way through the third quarter, so they should be ready to go. If I remember right, is it Carthage ball? Was there a turnover and then they were trying to bring it up the court?
Carthage had taken a shot, but it was after the horn had gone the first time, so I think they're just going to award them the basketball.
Giving them the possession and a fresh 30. Perfect. Yep. Good enough. We're ready to get back to it.
Bracy looking to get it into the corner. They do. The coach in trouble here. It's back to Bracy. Bracy sets the screen for Rose.
Three straight away. Bang it.
Millard up ahead.
Ooh.
In trouble.
I think Hines might have banged knees with somebody, but she's back up now. Millard to the basket.
Draws the foul.
Draws the foul.
Prunty reaching in, arm came down.
That will send her to the line for two.
Been there quite a bit in this one. Makes the first this time.
Very nice shot.
Good on the second.
Solid.
Minute 28 to go, quarter number 3. Emma McCooch over half court. Bracy into the corner. Rose again from deep. That one's short.
That one looked good from where we were standing.
Hines with a rebound, strong rebound, and then able to shield off a couple. Gets it to Millard. Drives to the basket. Millard with a finish off the glass.
That drive to the left has been deadly for Lowville all night.
Bracy, bounce pass. McCooch fakes the shot. Will take it from just past the free throw line. Tipped, came out to Bracy. Her shot wouldn't go. Another offensive rebound for Prunty. Out again. There's a three.
Bang. They have got some shooters. That's a tough combination. Carthage has a couple of deadly shooters and a lot of size inside. That makes it a very tough team to defend.
Hines with an offensive rebound and draws a foul underneath.
Send Hines back to the line for two. I think she missed two the last time.
Yep. Has made a couple in this one too, but that one's short off the left side.
That one should go, and it does.
Eventually, gets the roll.
Shot clock off. 25 seconds to go in the quarter.
Rose wanted the ball on the near side, gets it, goes down low. Shot
Nice
blocked
block
by
Hines.
Millard with a rebound.
Lowville now with a chance. Take their time, get a good possession. She's driving, going to find a shooter.
Rupert, short. Strong rebound.
5 seconds, going to be tough to get a shot off.
Pass taken away by Millard, and that'll do it for the third quarter.
Millard. Seems like when they get a fast break, she tends to find her way to the ball.
Trails really well.
Yeah. Well, the lead has grown to now 25 as Carthage really showing some good offense. They're sitting at 53 with another quarter to go. That's some pretty good offensive basketball. They've got a lot of pieces. First time I've seen them this year. We've seen a few ladies games. They've got as many pieces as anybody I've seen.
Certainly so far.
Size, athleticism, a good press. a good offensive system. I would say they're only going to get better as the season goes on.
You look around the early results in the Frontier League, and everybody's kind of beating up on each other. Nobody's really gotten off to an outstanding start. And Sandy Creek is on a little bit of a roll. Early. Lafargeville, I don't believe, has lost a game yet. It's South Jeff, Carthage, Lowville, General Brown, all kind of beating each other.
Yeah.
And
similar to the guys in the top of the division there.
Very similar this year. There's just a real good equity of talent, really.
Serves the league well when you get into the postseason. They're going to be battle tested. They're going to have tough games night in and night out.
Into the fourth quarter now. Carthage with a healthy lead over Lowville. Bracey in the post. Off the back iron, rebounded by Millard, who actually won that one up over Kate Hines. Millard tries to go to her left against Rose. Bounce pass for Hines, taken away. Emma McCooch with the steal. Dicka back into the game. Goes into the post for Aaron Bracey. Bracey out to the far side. McCooch's three is short, rebounded by Hulbert. Lowville the opposite direction.
I think Carthage and Coach Wood have decided to pull that press off. Got a 25-point lead. Nice move by Hines. Good touch in the lane. I think they pulled off that press.
Out to the near side.
Thought
Rose.
She was going to put that one
It
out.
looked like it. McCooch far corner. Goes up top.
Dicka, I thought she was going to take it.
Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dickup, top of the arc, driving in. Pass was tipped. McCooch will save it.
Better get a
Three
shot
now.
up.
Rose. They're going to say she got it off in time, but it never caught rim, and it's a 30-second violation. Just as you said it, the press comes back on from Carthage.
Not sure if it's intentional, but the offense looked a little different there. Nice move by Hines.
Concerted effort from Hines to get the ball down low.
Yeah, but I mean, even on the Carthage end, they had several threes that they could have taken. They've been putting those up pretty consistently. Now,
a little
looks
more
like
passive.
Yes, they're trying to get the ball inside.
Hines with a block. Offensive rebound there. McCooch. Bracey turns at the free throw line. Good jump shot.
Again, that's got to be by design. That's two possessions in a row where they passed up a couple of open threes. Not quite as aggressive on that press, but they did put it back on.
Hulbert under the basket. Dishes out to Hines, out to the near side.
Oh.
And Malashuk
Nice
turned
save
it over.
by Millard. Oh, must have just touched the line as it bounced. We'll see here if they continue to pass up the threes and work that ball inside. Certainly seems like that's the plan here in the fourth quarter.
Dickup, long two, in and out.
Well, that was
halfway down, came back out.
I don't know how that spins out. The physics doesn't seem to work.
Rupert up ahead, Hines into the corner. Hulbert back to Rupert. Thought about the three.
That would have been a bomb.
Seen a couple of those in this gym this year too.
That one's going up.
That one is deep. Nearly an offensive rebound for Hines, but taken by Jada Zaire. Rose, near side, down low.
Nice pass. Nice pass. Had the three, found her teammate for a much easier deuce.
Dickup down low with two. 57-32. Hulbert again on the far wing. Tough shot, missed everything. Dickup with the rebound, and then she was fouled. Reaching in was Hines.
These girls have played hard. I feel like Hines has taken a couple shots, keeps wiping her brow. It might have been a frustration foul down there. She's getting worked over underneath.
Dickup gets it right back. Top of the arc. Bounce pass again into Bracey, but Hines able to take it away. Now Hines trying to go in transition. Got around Bracey, couldn't finish. And then a foul here
I think they were
right on the
I
baseline.
think they were going to let that go until she lost control. I mean, it was clearly a foul. Had she maintained control of the dribble, I think they'd have let it go. Lead hanging right there at 25, just about halfway through the fourth quarter.
Bracy, pass down low, out of bounds, off the hands of McCooch. Bridget Bracy in, replacing Aaron Bracy with 4:28 to go. Taken away, Dickup with the steal. Dickup, pass deflected by Millard.
Oh,
Rose
there's
from the
triple.
corner, that's off
one's
the right side. Offensive rebound, Dickup in the putback.
And the press back on, up 27.
Hines just overthrown to the far side.
First time Lowville's really looked dejected here in the last couple of possessions. Just frustrating not being able to get anything going. You know, you work in practice, get that offense going, and the press has just completely taken them out of it.
Right to the basket, dishing back out. It was Connolly who's into the game for the first time. Millard forced down to the right hand.
Wow.
Deep three, short and out of play.
That might be the deepest three I've seen this season. Not shockingly, a little short. Wow, that was a long shot.
This is Connolly. Pass into the post, out of bounds. Turnover for Carthage. 3:35 to go. McDonald. Inbounds for Millard. Goes up that left wing. Ball into the corner. Jock back to Millard.
For three.
In and out.
Good board by Hines.
Again.
Good effort in there.
Second chance bucket for Hines. 3:15 to go. In the post, Bracy out. Rose from deep.
Whoa, he has got a nice shot.
Yeah, looked good right out of the hand. Timeout, Carthage. They lead 62-34.
The quick look to the hometown fans. I think somebody said something to her. Some words of encouragement. She acknowledged it after she drained it. She has got a nice shot. Great follow through. Good motion. Pure shooter. It's a lead up to 28, but it's hanging there at 25 for the last few minutes. Couple trading baskets back and forth. And two things I mentioned have gone away. They put the press back on,
and
they've gone back to shooting the threes. But pretty much whatever they do is working here tonight. Been a great showing from the Lady Comets.
So we're going to have to keep waiting, I think, Ron.
For
home team to lose.
Home team to lose.
It's pretty ridiculous at this point, actually.
I'm going to say,
considering we've seen some really close games, and every single time the home team has prevailed.
Well, we might not see one until next year. We've only got the two games next week, and those are on a neutral court.
Neutral site games. And Copenhagen's the home team in both of those, but a couple of games for one for the boys and one for the girls, both against McGraw on Monday. Hines,
nice hands.
Had great control on that pass. It was not an easy pass to grab. She did. A lot of those looks, though, for Hines underneath. Just hasn't gotten the roll on a number of occasions. Long three missed by Connolly.
I don't think there's any ill intent.
Just
grabbing the rebound and trying to secure it.
It's been that sort of game. Millard up ahead. Hulbert, Hines, lost the handle in the post. It's loose on the court. And it is a jump ball. Carthage will take it.
And a fan favorite onto the court. It's like Whittington seems to be popular with the fans.
Comets have emptied the bench here. 2:27 to go. Ron mentioned Georgia Whittington in. Monica Kowalczyk came in earlier. That was Connolly who lost the handle. Millard. That's Hulbert in the corner, going to pull from way downtown. Offensive rebound. Hulbert out to Millard. Faked it that time. Goes out to the corner for McDonald. Hulbert in the corner. Hines.
Nice look inside from
Millard made a good cut. Ball worked out for McDonald. Offensive rebound again. Yes, third or fourth chance for Lowville, and they still cannot connect. Millard with a steal, draws a foul, and will head to the line for two. No quit.
Always ends up around the ball.
No quit from Lowville. Yeah, you're spot on. Millard has been around the ball both sides of the court pretty much every time. In and out on the first free throw. One more coming up with 1:43 to go.
That one pure.
Connolly. Pass deflected. Whittington came up with it, and Carthage called a timeout. I think Whittington was going to get called for a travel. Carthage will use a timeout to keep possession with 1:35 to go.
Well, good effort by both squads. Just really kind of on, not quite on the same level at this point in the season. Or, potentially I haven't seen Lowville, so maybe an off night for them. But Carthage has looked really strong.
We just had more options on the offensive end of the court.
Yeah, it's easier for a defense to take away one option, maybe two, but Carthage seems to have 3 or 4 solid scoring options, along with a size advantage and a defense that creates turnovers. So they are a tough matchup. It'll be interesting to see how the season plays out for them. All kinds of potential, and they look good already.
Well, we'll get to see the Carthage girls again in the new year on January 12th. They'll play at Watertown. See how they progress between now and then, but looking pretty good here early in the year against Lowville, out to a big lead late in the fourth quarter.
Hines for 3.
First time she's taken a shot from downtown. Thought about the long two that time. Up to the near side. McDonald goes back up top. Millard gets the screen from Hines. Hands off. Hulbert. Hines in the post. Out to Millard.
Take that one.
Good ball movement to find Millard.
Oh, and gets the roll. As we trickle down under a minute.
Connolly, floater.
Nice move.
Here's Millard again.
Out to Hines.
Short, tipped. Lowville will keep it.
We're now under 45 seconds. Lead sitting at 26. Hines for the deuce. Good shot.
Mentioned we'll get to see
she took
travel
an
there on the
extra
far
step.
side.
Had the right idea. Head was up, looking ahead for the pass, just took one extra step.
We'll get to see Carthage again in January. We won't see Lowville girls again until the 2nd of February. Millard,
long 3.
off the back iron, got her own rebound, and she traveled. So a long time between now and then for the Lowville girls to continue to improve and grow.
Ooh, behind the back.
Room
Nifty.
for that.
And Millard, then
Millard
with the
is
steal. She timed it up
relentless
nice.
on the defensive end. Doesn't
and
get the
couldn't
finish.
Boy, she was hit hard
Yeah,
by Whittingham.
They do draw the foul.
We lost track because our stat guy got a point total for Millard. She's got to be upwards of 15 to 20.
Several. Lowville's leading scorer, a junior.
Oh, missed
Off the
them
right
both.
on the second. Whittington with a rebound. Foul call on Millard, her fourth. And 14 seconds to go. Pass was tipped on the inbound. Millard took a tumble. Whittington will heave one up.
Bang! Oh! And the crowd goes wild on the triple. Nothing but net. And the crowd is still going nuts. And the final seconds tick off. Millard misses at the buzzer. And the whole team out to meet her. That was pure from the second it left her hands. What a shot. Good for that young lady. And the crowd excited to see it. Great way for the game to finish.
I'm not sure I've seen a team celebrate a 27-point win quite that hard, but
That's
good for Georgia Whittington to
I'm
bury that
excited
three
for
there
a
at the end of
teammate
the
that
game.
doesn't get a lot of time on the court, doesn't get a lot of opportunity to score, and she drained it. She took advantage of her opportunity. Good for her.
Whittington's three gives Carthage 67 points. They win by 27 against Lowville here at home on a Thursday night.
Good, entertaining basketball
Yeah.
game. Saw a lot of good offense.
They've all been
yeah.
this year.
Yeah, we really have seen a lot of good basketball early in the season here. So I know JCC's got a bunch of games over a 4 or 5 day stretch. Do all the local teams end up with a little piece of that? Do they all play in that?
Pretty much.
I
Got
think it's
the full
40
schedule
some
from,
slots maybe.
from Jeff Wiley today. He's got a ton of games coming up this week.
Great opportunity for the kids to play on a little bit bigger stage.
Yep.
Come playoff time for interleague playoffs, it'll be a court they've already played on. So kudos to JCC for opening up their facility and giving the locals an opportunity to take advantage of that,
Yeah,
and play some schools from out of the area.
Yeah, that's the other part of it. I was going to add that they try to get some of the other schools, like you said, still in the section for the most part, but some of the farther drives. You get to see Copenhagen play McGraw a couple of times.
We saw them last year in
Gouverneur is
sectionals.
part of some of those games.
Yep. A little bit of Section 10 there. Just a great opportunity. So, thanks to Jeff and his team over there at JCC for opening up their facility for local. Too bad we just don't have the opportunity to cover a lot of those games.
Yep.
But we always look forward to going to JCC. Always treated well there and great facility. Nice for the kids to be able to play on a college campus.
Yeah, we like to go there. The kids like to go there. The fans show up at JCC.
Absolutely,
over the Christmas break, and we'll be there for a couple of games on Monday. Copenhagen boys and girls both taking on McGraw. First game's at 2:30, and the second will obviously play after that one finishes. It's scheduled for 4:30, and you just kind of have to play that one by ear.
Yep.
Either way, both of them will be here on NBC Watertown. That's what's coming up next week, and then we hope everybody has a great Christmas after that.
Yes, happy holidays, and then we'll get back to the basketball after the new year.
In the new year, second week of January, as the Indian River boys take on Watertown. Should be a good game.
That should be a good one. There'll be some athletes on the floor that night.
Final score here in Carthage, the Comets 67, Lowville 40. On NBC Watertown, Hometown Hoops, presented by Bob Johnson Auto Group, E&V Energy, Seacom Credit Union, and SRT Restaurant Supply. For our crew tonight, James Stump, Morgan Young, Zach Zabriskie, and Ron Rockwood. I'm Connor Lalone from Carthage, New York. Take care. Have a great night.